one of the things that I talked about, we talked on Beautypioneers, and I'm talking to you about, stop picking products that have trends. That's a big issue that a lot of us have. We'll see the commercial, we're like, oh, it do this to my hair. It do this to, my friend used this and it's working on her and I love it. And remember, I told you a lot of those products that you're seeing, those are the products that are coating your hair, but it's not actually, so it's changing the outward, but your inside is still dehydrated. Remember we talked about that in the video as well. So I'm going to talk about that, and I'm going to talk about the reason why your hair may not be growing. All right, so this is part 3 of the ingredients. I haven't made a title for it yet. And also, if you want a hair coaching, or you want a consultation to see if you need a hair coaching and you need one of those package deals, let me know. I'll go ahead and add the link in the, not the bio, but in the description for you guys, all right? Stop choosing products based on trends. A lot of Black women are product loyal, but the product isn't loyal to you, all right? Stop choosing your products based on influencer hype. So we see now where we have celebrities that are not acting as much, right? They're not acting, they're not singing, or some of them are, like Rihanna has her line or whatever. I love Rihanna, y'all. But she has her line and she turned into $1 billion industry. But the products that she has is actually effective and it works. And I'm not saying that those influencers or those actresses have lame products, but you still have to pay attention to the ingredients and not pay attention to it. Oh, it's such and such and we have the same texture hair, that product's going to work for me. And because that's not necessarily true. Always remember, we all have our own DNA. Our fingerprints are not even the same. So even though that person may have your hair texture or it looks the same, and it looks like that product may not work for you because of the ingredients. So you have to look at that. So influencers, and remember, they're doing that to sell. They trying to make money. They're not necessarily looking at that saying, oh, I want to help my people out or whatever. No. That's about the almighty dollar. Cute packaging. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I love that too. Now I love a good presentation, even when it comes to food and different things like that. Where I love if I go to a restaurant and the food is laid perfectly and nice. I love to come into someone's place and the ambiance is just so, the cute chairs. I love salons that are pink and girly. I love those different things. And I love just presentation. So if I look at a product and the bottle looks clean and you know, whatchamacallit, it looks like it's like Dermalogica. I love the product Dermalogica. That's for skin. I love their product because it looks clinical, it looks clean to me, and it looks like it's going to be effective. So we have to be mindful of that. Just because it looks like that, still turn it over and read those ingredients. TikTok trends. Oh my God. I had somebody inbox me and asked me to sell some hair, a hair tool to the curl. I think it was a curl thing. Honey, them things had you look like Mary had a little lamb curls. I said, no, ma'am. I can't represent that and tell that to my people and tell them that you're going to be cute. Because I went and looked at all the videos and everybody had them same Mary had a little lamb curls. I was like, that's not cute. Y'all don't want that. You know what I mean? So that's a no-no, right? Then we have what works for someone else's hair doesn't work for you. That's what I was just talking about earlier. A lot of you, even when I'm talking to my clients, I'll tell them, I'm like, well, this client is using this particular thing, right? And I'll say that may work for you. But what you'll find me do is that I'll pull products, and when they're asking like, hey, this is what I'm still dealing with, I'll pull a product that I know is universal. That no matter what the hair texture is, you're going to get you're going to get a positive outcome. It won't be the same as that client, but you're going to get a positive outcome on your hair based on the ingredients that they put in here to give you that outlook, you know, to give you that outcome of your hair. So that is really, really important. So even though your mom, it's kind of like when women say, well, my mom lost her hair at this age and my grandma lost her hair, my aunt lost her hair at this age, so I think it's hereditary. It may be hereditary, or it may be The methods and the way they did their hair caused them to have hair loss, or they could have been on some type of medication that causes them to lose their hair as well, like high blood pressure. So if they eat bad and they need blood pressure medicine, it could be something as simple as that. It doesn't necessarily mean it's hereditary in the way that you're saying it is. Okay. Nostalgia from childhood brands. Choose based on ingredients, not marketing. So, the childhood brands that we feel like is still working to this day, and a lot of them do, but for the most part, a lot of them don't. You know what I mean? So we have to again, it's always gonna come to the same thing. Flip it over to the back, honey. The real reason you haven't seen hair growth, right? So it's your genetics. It could be your genetics, right? Like I told you, I had this client that had a hairline where it went back and then it came out, right? So right here it was missing. But when you look at her dad and her mom and everybody, they all had the same thing. And she thought when she put extensions in, it was going to erase that hairline and give her a new one. I'm like, no, that's something you got to lay hands on. Let Jesus do that. That's your hairline. That's your DNA. That's your family have it. That's genetics, right? Alopecia is not necessarily genetics. I have seen families where 6 girls and 1 girl has alopecia totalis. So that's about other things, and we're going to talk about alopecia as well. Okay, we're going to talk about the different forms of alopecia and what it actually does. So we're going to really get into some stuff, guys, because we got to see some differences. We got the holidays coming, honey. We got to be cute, and we want to wear our own hair. All right. It's not that your hair won't grow. It's the products. It's the products. It's not just the products. It's the products. It's the methods. And it's the care that you put behind it. It's the consistency. When you fix the ingredients, you fix your hair. When you fix the ingredients, you fix your hair. When you fix the method, you fix your hair. When you're consistent, you fix your hair. It's nothing wrong. You'll always hear me come back with, there is nothing wrong with you wearing hair extensions and different things like that. But the minute that you are wearing hair extensions 80% of the time and your own hair 20%, that's like when you take the weave out, you want to give it a rest for a few days and then you put weave back in, that's the 20%. That is the problem. You should be able to be diverse. You can be diverse and be flexible and have different hairstyles. However, you having those different hairstyles, you should still be able to take care of your hair under that. Your hair, your own hair, your skin, your body should be your first priority. Then all of the aesthetics that you want to add to it should just enhance it. But you should be able to say, today I don't feel like no wig, no extensions. I feel like wearing my hair. And when you just style your hair, you shouldn't be in a state where you can't wear your hair for long periods of time. Because if that's the issue, then it's more than just the physical and it's more just your aesthetics. It's something else going on within you. So again, I am offering one-on-one course, one-on-one consultations and one-on-one coaching. A lot of you really, really need it. You guys still will invest in a wig before you will invest in that. When you want to invest? When it's too late. So kudos to those that are doing their thing. I know the holidays are coming up. And so you're like, I'm going to wait until next year or whatever. And that's fine as well. But get started. Do your consultations. Set things up. Look into it. Do your research. If it's not with me, let it be with somebody else. But get the help you need for your hair. Don't sit and wait on your hair until the point it is permanently lost. Or you are so frustrated with it that you think that you're losing your hair and you don't do anything about it. And you get a nice wig or a nice sewing. You're like, I'm going to just wear this for about 6 months. Don't do that. Take care of your hair. All right. I will add the links in there. And for hairstylists that are looking to better their careers, I did write a book. It is on Amazon. It's about how to become a successful black hairstylist. And so the link is in there as well. I pray that these videos have helped you today, and I will see you guys next video. Bye.